Okay, hopefully this works a little better. No, I just started a new stream. Bear with. I had done a whole like intro and tour of the base and everything. So, anyways, privacy public. There we go. Let's go. Hopefully, and I saw like there's no viewers, which maybe no one wants to view, but usually I get one or two. I'm gonna have to reheat up some of these ingots. Getting a little too cold. I might be able to work them still. So I guess I have to do the whole deal again. Welcome everyone. I'm just gonna go on my YouTube page quick and oh shoot. Just bear with me. Okay, there's the live one. So I'm just gonna remove that one. And then go back in so I could see things, and here we go. So hopefully, back on track here. So welcome to the Reston Railroad's official test slash community server, where I've been playing through, like, from a cold start survival, trying to play all the way through, get a feel for how Reston Railroads is working. And we've had a few extra things like dinosaurs, so let's go have a look while we're waiting for that. So you can see we have so many dinosaurs that I've turned off half of their sounds. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to hear anything else. Not going to see a lot of predator dinosaurs right now because they're very stupid and go after these big boys and then they die, which is probably good for us. Apparently there's some nasty raptors by spawn that tend to kill everyone that joins, but... And you could join too, actually. Oh, before I get too far, I'm just going to generate a new YouTube link. Just a second, someone's... I'm going to get a new invite to the Discord, because apparently I've been... very stupid, and I keep... okay, expired never, no limit, generate new link, copy. Now we're just going to stick it in here. Just to be sure. If I can highlight the appropriate text. Hidden use copy button. Oh. Ah. Just a second here. I need to, I was in streamer mode. Invite people. Invite link. I'm almost done. There we go. Okay. We should have the... let's put these guys back here. You'd think one of these days I'm actually going to start a stream and have everything set up properly before I go live. Which I thought I was doing this time, but for some reason... the stream was set to private, which I don't really get. Okay. So we are just doing some smithing. We are going to try and make a narrow gauge train, which is bigger than the minecart that we already have, which I guess I'll have to show you the minecart since my little tour is now gone. Alright, so I need 8 train wheels, I believe, and 2 shafts. I'll just make the one car for now. At least there's two seating slots on the bigger cart. And that's 4. Steel's been a journey, as always. Yeah, it's just a lot. That's where I really wasn't sure how to balance that, because I definitely wanted these trains to be steel tier, but all right. So there's 8 of those. Oh, we need to fire this up again. Oh, just a second. Oh, I did have some people on the stream. I'm just going to refresh my page here. Hopefully that doesn't restart the stream. No, public. We are definitely streaming. I guess we're having troubles today. Alright, now we need to make a bunch of steel rods. That's the one. So what other mods have we? We've added storage controller. I did end up adding X skills because while it can be overpowered, I don't think I mind that so much because this will be a build heavy server more than survival. And a little extra to move things along, I think will be alright. In fact, I think that like Rustin Railroads, well obviously if you have it you're not going to be playing on a vanilla server. But I think it would be a difficult mod to play if you're like pure vanilla except for Rustin Railroads. I mean, it's doable. But we have the quarry mod to help us tunnel and stuff like that. Alright, so we have enough now for the train and 2 blocks. We're going to keep going. I don't want to burn all our steel, but I think I will at least make these other 3 into tracks. The quarry mod actually will help a lot with collecting the gravel and sand for the track pieces. Plus all the stones. It's easy to collect stones and manage it and everything. I really wish I could stream on Twitch too, but that my internet can hardly handle one stream, and then that other streaming service was not working. Would not let me attach, at least in trial. They had some bug and I couldn't attach a YouTube account to it. And I wasn't about to sign up for it if I didn't know what was going to work. Okay. Got a whole bunch of steel rods. Oh, Soggy's found some olivine. That's great news because we want to make. I think he's so excited he typed gibberish. Excuse me. So we want to make this narrow gauge track road node. So we need some support beams, steel rods, a bunch of sand, a bunch of gravel, a bunch of stones. Anyways, he's found olivine, which is the last piece that we needed to make the better bricks, refractory bricks for our steel furnace here. See, we've just finished a cook and there's all of these broken blocks. And if you can get up to the tier 3, then most of the time the blocks will almost never break. Because these are really expensive. Hey, welcome Red Hot Basil, thanks. Yeah, I'm excited too. It's actually been really good to go through this exercise. Even though I haven't done as much actual dev on the mod this week, although I have pushed a few updates. I've definitely been finding things that I wouldn't have found otherwise. Do I want to make any more? Like, we have some steel here. Maybe I do make, because the point is to make tracks, so. Oh! Bear's looking for me. It's on. I'm streaming on YouTube. Oh, man. I look congested or something today. Maybe spring is finally here. Yeah, I do want to eventually stream on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is so much nicer for streaming, but the old internet's not up to it, fortunately. We're making all these extra... I guess I could have made some more wheels, made a second train car, but let's just go with this for now. And get a feel, because this is like quite a bit of time and resources to get to this point. Although once you start making steel, it's not so bad to keep making it. Like most of the things I find in Vintage Story. Like your first leather is just painful. Ah, good morning, dear. Welcome to my wife, voila. Eventually we'll be able to change your name back. Oh, Gravel said it's only 14 bits. Did you try Pro? Oh, IT Surf, is that Polar Bear? Is that you found your way here? Yeah, I should have set. Oops. Oh, let's put away the stuff. The next person's gonna burn their hands when they can't find it. Oh, welcome to the stream, anyways. So here, as promised, are many dinosaurs. And they're almost all long necks, except for... Oh, what's going on down there? Are those little baby triceratops? Oh no, that's the horn. There's a couple there. They're like spinning in place. Yeah, they are very long boys, and if they look at you, or if you look at them wrong, then you're dead, basically. So we're just about through the first year of the server, and I have stuff to make the second trains. Yes, I did have to get all 7 versions. It's kind of funny, people will spawn in the server, and I guess there's Utah raptors up there. And so they'll all die until I finally just... Till they've had enough, and then I teleport them to the base and give them a temporal gear to get started. Oh yeah, I didn't do this on the stream since I had to restart the stream. So here is the Sigma Express. And it hasn't... This is the minecart level train. It's not super fast. So the chisel blocks don't line up with holding material right now, but that's just how they were made. So this is, I chiseled these blocks out and added them on there. But we want to make the bigger trains now. Now these guys have about 7... Oh, he's still waiting for the dinosaur train. Yeah. Actually, I'll get... Apparently you could ride the dinosaurs. Like these guys, you can make like a harness, like those elephants in Lord of the Rings. Hey, buddy. We cool? What? Okay, you all right? You okay? Can you breathe? I don't know why I'm so close to it. Level of detail is sculpt. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I enjoy the chiseling for sure. Actually, is there... Oh, my thing is on my back. Let's see. Let's put this away. This is my chisel tool chest. Made like a little mimic. So this is a new addition. You could sort of see when we started this tower down to here, and this little bump, this was the ruin that we found. So it's expanded quite a... Excuse you. What was that? Dinosaur sounds are weird. I have about half of them turned off completely. We've got this area that we sort of pushed out to make room for the windmills. Looks like we need to fix that up still. And then we added this whole section. There's bees up here that Soggy brought over. That was like a raptor platform at one point that we just built a dirt platform so we could escape the raptors. But he expanded it and put the bees up here, so I decided to make a little balcony. And it is springtime again, so the bees are buzzing. Ow, that is a hazard. Trains. We're gonna make some trains. So what do we need for the train? Oh, nails and strips and... Oh, do I have nails and strips? I always... This nail... Oh yeah, we got some. Thanks. Oh, this is the storage controller. It's my other mod, so it's joined a whole bunch of chests together. Now, I should be able to make this, I think. Yeah, there we go. So we have our narrow gauge thing, and now we want to make a bunch of track. So we need beams, which might be an issue. Oh no, there's a pile of beams there. That's good. We need a bunch of stones. Whoops. Dumping the stones all over the place. Oh, there's a cobweb in my inventory again. Thanks. And... Whoop. I don't know why he always wants to climb through that door. I'm going to put the supplies in my bucket here. Because you can craft from the bucket. And I still need more stuff. I need to get... Oh. You need more sand. So this is a handy thing. This is from the quarry mod. And actually we could feed stones in there and get out sand and gravel. To keep that pretty even because I need both. So we should be able to make... let's put this away and this away. Narrow gauge track road, node. See how many we can make. Managed to make 8 so far. What are we short on? I think we need more gravel, so we're gonna have to load up this bucket here, the rubble bin, and keep smashing away, making sand and gravel. It was either this or go out and just dig sand and gravel directly. But this actually is great because it helps use up all the stones you get when you're digging tunnels and everything. Yeah, those steel rods, those are steel for this tier, and they are part of the recipe. Well, you know what? I think I may have run out of stones, which is not a problem. I got stones everywhere. Let's see. A bunch of stones. And that's the big thing that I've started this server to test is how reasonable is it. Oh, and this little mod, I forget what it's called, but it's super handy. It will populate your... Just need some more stone. Wait. There we go. I think. So what are we at? Oh, we ended up with 20, which is not bad. Now I guess the question is, where are we going to run this train? I do almost have the little minecart track going all the way up to this TL. Yeah, there's iron as well. There's iron and steel. So the little minecart that I showed is iron. This one's much bigger. I mean, it would be nice to have a line going all the way up to spawn, but... that is... where is spawn? It's got to be somewhere up around here. Oh, spawn. That is a big project, right? Or I make a parallel line to our TL, because this is a very important point. And then I could just take apart the mining track. Maybe have a mining cart on the other side that goes to different places. And I guess the other thing I want, though, is a nice train station. The problem is you're not safe on the train necessarily. So you can easily get destroyed by dinosaurs. So you know what? I could just place some and see how it goes. The dinosaurs are always doing this little... it's like they have headphones on. One thought I did have actually was that this could be... this large area could be a station. So why don't we start from here? Whoops. We'll see how it goes. Actually, let's start with a loop so that... oh, I keep forgetting you can't. Alright, here we go. And actually, I want this raised a bit, I think, right now. So if I make a bit of a loop... see here, it's too bad we didn't have 3x3 doors. So let's put this out the other side. And I'm wasting some actually by making this loop. Use a lot of extra track to try and get this. What I should make is like a special, like, what do you call it? Turnaroundy track thing. We gotta make sure that we come in at the right angle here. The trains are limited. You can have as many links as you want, but trains will only go one direction. So I wonder... Here, let's push this out as far as it goes. Hopefully not getting eaten. Alright. Let's test this out. So with the wrench, we can rename this. Let's call it Central 2 or something. Or I don't know. Grand Central? Dino Central. And that will come into play more later when hopefully I have track schedules and stuff. So there's our oh, we need some fuel, so I need to go grab some coal. Actually, I think we might have some coal in here. Hill. I guess I'll grab the black coal. Oh, this stupid cobweb. Hiding in the inventory slot. So different grades of coal will... Whoops, I've just picked up the train. So I want it to be pointed this way. Oops. Alright, control click with the fuel. There we go. Oh, so I used about half a stack. That's good. Alright, so the train, let's just make sure that none of these turns are too tight. So on the other end, we could have a turnaround going back the other way. So I'm going to have to make this door bigger. Maybe maybe with the new chisel door with the, probably set up something, because any entity can do the chisel door, so I could make this the full 3x3 and have it open. That would be interesting. I should have a way, though. I don't think I did this turn quite right. Wait, if I do this, will this back the train up? I want it so I can basically change the train's direction. But I guess this is a one-way loop here, isn't it? Wait a minute. Oh, that did work. How far? I think it's 24 right now. You get 24... I can't remember now what I set it to. I feel like it's 24 now. 20 or 24. I might expand it more for these. I don't know. I mean, I guess one thing to compare it to... Wait a minute. Let's make sure we're heading in the right direction. So I'm just backing up. Let me go zoom out here. That might make it a little easier to see what we're doing. Yeah, that'll work. So there, we've gone down and we're at an angle, but you can see how far. So for that cost, how much did that cost? 1 steel? Yeah, that might still be a bit expensive. Or you can see the narrow gauge, or this is the narrow gauge, the cart gauge. Oop. Let's make sure we're going the right way. Oh, there's one of the new hornbill dinosaurs. See, this is a change. Oh, let me go zoom in. This is a change I've done this week that it no longer. Oh, hey, buddy. Get out of here. The engineer's wrench actually makes a... Oh, I should make a steel engineer's wrench. It has a higher damage tier. Okay, so... What? Oh my gosh. Where are you guys coming from? Probably that tunnel. So previously I had it enforced that track area had to be clear, but I was running into so many problems. Alright, this area is cursed apparently. Let's just keep expanding the train and see how far we get. Just keep luring them along, I guess. I always wonder if the dinosaurs attack these guys. The schematic placement? Yeah. So originally I wanted to have it so that you would, it would place a full tunnel, or it would preview a tunnel section that had to be clear before you could place your track in survival, but that just, I don't know, there were so many problems with it that I just ended up giving up on that idea. So I think compared to maybe even path placement, this is maybe okay. The main issue being how much steel we're using. So I used, I think it's about 1 steel per segment, which like if we were trying to be realistic, then obviously you need piles more steel, but I want it to be usable, and steel's not cheap. Well, I really do need to be zoomed out to help place the track. And actually, let's, instead of trying to go as far as we can, I'm going to make another loop so the train we can just let the train run. So actually, I could make a nice big loop, maybe. I'm going to get killed by a dinosaur, I know. So... Oh, I'm trying to place it on myself here. There we go. So we can't have the turn too tight or the train won't take the corner. Iron to steel? No, the length is the same, but the speed of this train is a lot faster than the minecart train is slower than you can run. I do plan on having one even larger sort of ultimate. Let's see if this, oh man. All right. We got to pull this back up. And now these don't reset that. If you look in the sky and left click, that resets its link. So we got to get a little tighter turn here. This is one thing that was a lot easier and creative to placing tracks. Okay, if we can get to that joint, I think we'll have a loop okay. Oh, come on now. Don't be like that. I might add some more length. I was having performance issues placing larger tracks, but I think that was more to do with how big the preview used to be. So I got to reset this so they stack again. Let's see if we can... I think this is the main issue. Maybe I need to have a special mode for placing tracks, because let's see how far can we go with one. There we go. Pretty sure we'll make it now. Still one short. And if I do this, then I'm pretty sure the train will just get stuck there. Alright, well, back we go again. I'm definitely seeing like a turnaround sort of pre-made block, a prefab would probably be quite useful. So again, we have to reset this block so it'll stack with the rest because they remember where they're linking to. Okay, so what is the minimum angle I can get away with here? I think I'm going to hit the same problem again. Wait, let's try and go backwards, maybe. Oh, am I losing track pieces? I don't want that. What's over here? I see on the map there's a... Okay, so if we actually start from the track segment where we want the loop, maybe we'll have better luck here. So I feel like I'm going to need either a... oh, I'm starving. I'm probably going to want to have a special track placement mode where you have better view. See, that's not going to work. This is a pickle. It shouldn't be. I don't think this... Oh, do I have any food left yet? Starving. Been working on the railroad all the live long day. Alright. Man. Did not expect it to be this challenging, honestly. So... guess I can do this and then link them after the fact, perhaps. Uh-oh, I hear a shiver. Alright, let's get the train and see after all that if we manage to do it. So, I mean, we covered a fair bit of ground, and those turns need to be fixed up, I think. I need to have a way that someone can make a turn a lot easier. I mean, that was a respectable amount of steel I just burned. So maybe you should get more nodes per recipe. And maybe I could up the gravel requirements and stuff and the stone. But it's the steel that's my main concern, because that's no joke. Oh, I have let's see. No. Dang it. See, the train has stopped because it doesn't like this angle is too sharp. So let's see. Actually, let's go on the train. Oh, the throttle is locked, which means it will start to move as soon as it can. Okay, it's cool with that. Oops. Ah, I've lost the link. Just a second here. I mean, I guess there's practice will help with getting these tracks placed, but... Oh, the train is interfering with me. Just a second. Back it up. I really should come up with some sound, too, for the train. See, this is a way too sharp a turn. Can I make this node? Actually, no. If I put it here... Okay, it's happy with that. I'm still a node short, mind you. Oh, no, I got this one going to nowhere here. Let's see, will this do it? That still may not quite do it. It's going to be close. Hey, finally. Thank goodness. So here I have to come and clean up the things. The train has no collision with terrain per se, just like the tracks. And of course we're going to clip through here. So we'll have to make this a nice big gate. And you hear the toot there is because it's approaching the station. So ultimately I will work on a scheduling system so that you can tell the train to stop at certain stations. So if I hop off, this thing should just happily run until... Here, let's call this Long Neck Junction. Oh, that's weird. This should show me... This is Long Neck Junction. But it should show on there the other station. You know, bugs. Actually, while we're running the track here, so this is kind of a pointless train. So I do feel like maybe... Oh. There goes the train again. I do feel like maybe are only passengers capable. No, you can load the. You can definitely put chests on it. Actually, let's shut down this node. So I've left-clicked with the engineer's wrench, so this is now closed. So when the train comes, it should stop. So we have to use regular chests. You don't want to be using... I don't know if I have any empty chests around here. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's a basket. Put the basket on there. So these trains have two seating positions plus a cargo position. So I will have different versions, some that will have like a whole bunch of cargo, maybe some that have an extra passenger seat. I do want to see if I can get the same thing that happens with the boat to work with this, where the boat on the ship you have ones you can place that have some seats and like you configure it. So I haven't messed with that too much yet. So if I go open this up, on it goes. So that is set to Dino Central. Huh. I thought I had this working pretty good. Let's just call this Central Station. It should be showing me that other station. But hey, at least we got it to work finally. So there's no collision. These tracks here actually don't exist as far as the game is concerned. It's these nodes that are drawing the tracks in between. Oh, let's clean that up. So it's tooted there because it's approaching a named node, so it's just going to the station. So you can see it's a lot faster than the minecart one. I may have to make some more iron. It's a shame to waste, unless I have a recycling feature. It's a shame to waste this poor little thing, but you see how slow this one is. And it doesn't have loops, so it's manual. So this one I actually can catch up to, which I better do because I said I put the throttle on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I need to find a good clackety-clack sound too, I think. I think that would really bring it up a bit. So that line still needs to be finished. But now why do I want to do that when I have this one? And I do have, actually, let's grab a lantern and try and craft a signal. Even though this could be too dark in here now. Oh. Oh, I forgot. You don't, the signal's not made with a lantern, it's made with the same pieces. So let me see. What do we need for a signal here? Why do I have different signal lights on there? So I need a plate of any material. So you're basically making a lantern and then adding an iron rod on the bottom. Maybe we won't try and make that right now. And that gets you a signal light. Thinking maybe that should maybe get you 2 signal lights. So right now, if I want to catch the train, I basically have to disable this. Oh, I know what to do. Maybe if I click on here and say reset signals, that in theory opens the entire path. No, it's still not showing the station. I'm going to close off the signal. And so now the train, I've caught it. Actually, we're going to turn. How's its fuel? It's used about 100 fuel with our screwing around. There. So I've turned off the throttle lock, which means that the train's not going to go by itself. So I guess the next thing to do would be to make a nice train shape. I'm just going to... And hopefully I'll get like some, have a little sound selection thing when you go to oh, we can name the train too. Let's call this the what do we call this? The Polar Bear Express. I don't know. Best train. Lame. So you can control click and take the basket off. So here's two little train parts that I made for the small train. And this should tell me... So it says 3 wide, 3 tall, and 3 long. Wait a minute. I think I've screwed that up. I better write myself a note here. Let's see. Should get more rack sections per recipe. The narrow gauge bogie doesn't have the right settings. Because if I look at this, it says 3 wide, 3 tall, and 3 long. Well, maybe that is right. Well, let's try some chiseling then. So you can see this is the way it's pointed. So let's put that like that. Oh. I don't have the glow palette, so I can't do a direct copy of this. I'm going to have to manually set up this middle block. Okay. Just use some sand in the middle here. Let's get out the chisel tools. Oh, look at that. We actually have one block free. What the? Oh! I did that wrong. Only with free hands, huh? Oh! Oh, you're watching the stream. Thanks, Soggy. I've lost my YouTube screen. There we go. Alright, so now I can use the pantograph because I have all the stuff I need, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to copy this. What is going on? Oh, it's not. I need to make it editable just a second here. So we want to clean up this part here. I guess I can't really mirror it because of the stripes. And actually, that doesn't really line up anyways. So let's see here. My inventory is getting a little out of control. This soggy thing is full. Well, I'll put the glow palette back in there. I'm just gonna have to dump some of this in my chest that's in theory only for my chisel blocks. It's no room here. That's fine. Oh, that's the paintbrush. I don't want the paintbrush. I want the hand planer. And I do have the original of this saved, so let's fill this all back in. Wait, I don't have to do both sides because I can just mirror it. So now let's pull this out. And we're going to do this mirror paste. So actually we're going to have this go from like the chevron here and then a stripe right down the side. So I think this will work. Do you want to crush the olivine? Oh, yes, we definitely want to crush all the olivine. And then we got to crush the titanium and probably get more quartz and more bauxite. And then we could finally make tier 3 bricks. I need to process a bunch of iron still too. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to... What am I doing wrong? Oh! I'm not using my cheaty chisel. Here. This is a special chisel I can spawn in. So now if I grab this and additive paste that... Oh wait, let's try the mirror paste. It's not quite what we want, but it's getting there. So keep forgetting I only have to do half. Actually, I'm not sure if I want that stripe across the top. What'd you find? Oh, you found skull cobble. Yeah. Skull cobble's cool. That's like one of the first things I ever tried to chisel was to chisel the skulls out a little bit more, which kind of worked. Are they already, or do you plan to have multiple wagons? Yeah, you can have multiple wagons attached to each other. I only made the one of these, but like the downstairs, this train is 2. This guy's already 2. 2 of the minecart. This is the iron tier 1. So those are attached. They don't render a link between them or anything. The only issue right now, well, not the only issue, but one of the issues with linking the carts right now is just backing up the train. Things go a little screwy. Right, now that that's like that, let's copy and mirror this. And then I'll change this so it looks more like it's the back of the train somehow. So how would I do that? I do want those lights. These lights are kind of glitchy too, we found on trains. They don't always render correctly. So we'll do it like this. Now that's starting to look too much like it's the headlight. Let's go like this. Make like a bumper sort of deal. So let's put, actually, let me undo that. I got a better way to do this. We will use, do I have the hand wedge here? How do I not have a hand wedge? I don't see one in here either. That's weird. Where have I put that thing? Oh, it's in the storage controller. And actually, that other one is meant to be in this box. There. Because this is supposed to be all our stoneworking stuff. Okay, what the frig was I even doing? Oh, I was going to push this whole thing. Oh, I found one, thanks. It was in the storage controller. Alright, so I want this to be... make this red. And I kind of want a bumpery thing here, so I've pushed all the blocks back, so there we have room for making kind of a bumper. Like that. That looks more like it's the back, maybe. It seems like a really skinny... Yeah, this is my special Pataz chisel that I can spawn in. It's my little... what do you call it? Cheat? My little... I don't know. My little Easter egg. Okay, let's mirror it. And actually... So now we can actually... Let's see, let's do this. I'm going to call that seat. Okay, they're all called seat. I don't want this one to be called seat. This is called as the front. So by marking these seats, then when I apply it to the train, the top of these two blocks will now be the seat. So here... What is the color palette? It's red, white. Makes it different than other chisels? Nothing. It's just longer than everyone else's chisel. Because, you know. And actually it has ridiculous... it's the same as a QP chisel, but look at the durability on it. Or it's the same as a true chisel. It's just bigger than everyone else's. You know how it's just how it's got to be. The other... I have a few other things I can spawn in, like a special hat. And... which actually I don't think I've done this time, have I? No, I've got this creepy hood on. I actually had a whole string of extra commands, but I was too irresponsible to be trusted with them, so I took them all out. And now I have some tuning cylinders I can bring in. And stuff like that. So this allows a 3x3. So actually I have room to go out on the sides here too. And I can make it 3 high, so it's just big enough that you could put a roof on it. Well, you know what? This is going to need some glass, isn't it? So I guess the one issue I have is this is a pretty boring train, and if people are using the mod and they don't like to chisel, then they're going to be stuck using these. So I'll have to think of ways to get people options that aren't maybe as into chiseling, but just want to use trains. This looks more like a truck or something, doesn't it? Oh well. It doesn't have to look like anything in particular. I get some glass. Do we have any glassy type blocks here? We had some. Let me just look through here. Oh, there we go. This vintage glass, which I think I can merge. So if I take this... Okay, where is that glass? I think it might be too... Did I not pick that up? It could be the issue with storage controller and chisel blocks, which it doesn't really always like. Well, I could use just straight up vintage glass, I guess. Quartz glass slab. Let's try that. And the paintbrush. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. So if I do this and use the paintbrush, we should now have... Now we have the glass as an option here. So let's... Now I have seen issues with doing this where sometimes it doesn't show up properly when it's a train. Let's go with a white trim maybe around it a bit. Oh, let's push this in. There, we'll just cut that away. This feels like I'm playing with Lego. It's kind of fun. This is totally like a Lego vehicle I might make. How many blocks higher do we have here? We'll find out with this. Quite a few. It kind of needs to slope back though, doesn't it? So we'll do that, and then if I cut a line across here. Usually you don't want to chisel with glass, actually. Like, you want to have a different material and then sub in your... Oops. That is the wrong thing. And then here, we'll do the opposite. So let's cut. And then push. So now we have kind of an angle going on here. This looks like a skidoo or something. And up here's gonna have to... We want a frame, we got to do it there, because that's the top of the block. This looks kind of weird here, so let's just do a little... What's up, Soggy? Just checking things out. I'm in the chisel zone here. I'm just gonna make some random detail. What's up? Oh, here, I'll switch to RP chat. What's going on, Saki? Do you need help?
My character's a bit drunk.
Oh, you were drinking wine.
Do you need help? My character's a bit... Turn your stream down.
Alright, let's follow this trim up like that. And I'm starving again. This is how you know you're having a good time chiseling, when you start to starve. Let's turn off the rope. I keep going over here, but actually I only need to do half. And then we can go with here and right click here. So I could go one out and I could actually go up and over the whole thing, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let's just see what we got. Whoops. So we're going to take the blueprint. And I know this is 3x3x3, so I'm going to the back. And then I'm going to click on there. Well, that's interesting. It's overlaid the wheels a bit, but I actually don't mind that. So you can see these bright red things are the seating spots. And actually, I'm not sure what those other ones are. Well, one's going to be... Maybe I need to have a... The problem is I want a spot for cargo. So if I make this a cargo frame, I could almost have, but then I don't have room for the seating. Oh, let's see what it looks like. So see, it works. I'm sitting right on top of the spot named seat. Now, the glass here has not worked. Why isn't the train going? Is this still shut off? Oh, I still have this shut off, so the train has nowhere to go as far as it's concerned. And then we see a weird bug too with these lights. They'll randomly turn on or off depending what the characters are doing. Oh no! What did I just click on there? That was silly. It thought I wanted to change the shape of the thing, which I did not. Let's put this away. Oh, I think you're controlling... I think you're controlling the train. Yeah. I haven't set it really yet somehow so that we could have... So he's sitting inside the cargo. Maybe this train needs to be one block longer to give room for cargo. Or, where we're sitting now, I make one slot cargo and then build up on top of that so it's a tall train. So eventually I'll have different options to different configurations. So you could have a cargo carrier. And eventually there will be dump carts and stuff for transferring inventory. You know, I wonder if I can make one block farther forward the seat. Actually, the train's not bad, though. And look, it's lit up again. So let me try that. I'm going to rename this to seat. And then I'm going to rename the back to cargo. And then I'll reapply it. So there's the seats now. And then there's the cargo. But now we're going to be inside the front of the train. Which I guess I could just... Well, I really want my nice sloped... I just need a bigger train. That's all there is to it. Oh, now I have control. Oh, no, I don't. I just have to be pushing the buttons at the same time. But I can toot the train, I think. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, no, that's if there's two train cars. Then I had Atric was tooting the train from the back. So, I don't know. Do I fix that somehow? I could make a higher train. That would get me some more seating. Other than that, it's... Look, see, now the lights are off. So we haven't quite figured that out. Some rendering bug. Oh, and look it! Now... the windshield is actually transparent. Go figure. Yeah, see, depending what he puts in his hand, the lights blink on and off. So let's do... Actually, let's make this the cargo. And this can be the seat. You know what? I wonder if I ever... Seat. Oh. I don't think I pushed enter. Or I didn't push save. That's what I... Save. Cargo seat. There's the seats. You know what? I don't think I ever got the cargo to line up with the... Let's take this off. Put it on. Yeah. Or I just go with... Oh, that looks shifted. Offset, too. Yeah, it's never ending. So that should not be there. So I obviously have some bugs to fix with that. Only these red lights should show, the red boxes should show up to show where the seating is. And then there should be one for cargo. And I swear I had that all working. So I guess next time maybe I'll try and make an actual gate and hook it up with the pantograph and the entity collision so that as the train collides it would open it up, and then maybe it could have a hidden collider to close the door behind it. That would be kind of interesting. Well, actually, these trains have no problem taking you through walls. But I think I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you later, Soggy. See you later, Bear. Thanks for watching.
The lights seem to be affected by what I have in my own hand now.
Yeah.
Your own hand.